Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting episode of Andrew Rants, the video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world, bitch, complain, rant, and rave about everything that drives me insane, makes me go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and wonders where the closest black hole is that I can deposit this little marble or a pool ball we call a planet into. Even though that would suck, because then that means that most of my stuff goes with it, at this point I'm willing to accept the loss. And what's my beef today? Who am I pissed at? What has got my blood boiling to the point of sheer anger-inducing blindness from rage? Cartoon Network once again, folks. I mean, seriously, you really had to figure that out? This time around, it's not the network exactly. It's one of their programming blocks. Although I swear this has puppet manipulation written all over it by two different sources, I'm just gonna go with Cartoon Network's fault to begin with. Because I don't see this being Toonami's fault, and that's where my beef lies. Because, and I'd like you all to, for a moment, join hands, metaphorically speaking of course, and comfort each other because the news I am about to drop is going to be very, very massively bad. Are you ready? Have you prepared mentally? Oh, screw it, you will never prepare mentally for this. Friends, Pop Team Epic is coming to Toonami! Oh, God! I mean, it's horrible! Why? For the love of everything, why is this coming to Toonami of all sites? And all places, all blocks, why? I'll tell you why. Because Cartoon Network isn't satisfied with just bending over their fans. Oh, no. They forgot about all the Toonami faithful fans. The ones that tune in every Saturday night. The ones that love anime. Yeah. They realize there's a whole new group of people they can bend over and say, take it. Oh. For those of you out there that haven't picked up on the subtle hints, by the way, I hate Pop Team Epic. I hate it with a passion. I can't stand it. And Toonami's getting it starting June 30th at midnight. It's going to be on the air here in the U.S. on Toonami. Ho ho ho. Why? I know I pick on Cartoon Network a lot, but it's stupid shit like this that pisses me off. Sure, I hate Teen Titans Go. Sure, I'm not a fan of the new Thundercats reboot. God knows I hate most of the crap they got on now, with the exception of Steven Universe. I'm starting to come around to We Bare Bears. Somewhat. When you start watching clips of it because somebody sent you one, it's actually not that bad once you sit there and it dulls your mind. I said starting to, sort of. But this is just the icing on the shit cake. This is the thing that pisses me off. Because Toonami is a wonderful programming block. I have fond memories of coming home and watching the greatest anime ever conceived appearing on my small screen. I felt like I was one of the special people, that I got to watch something so exciting and so cool. It was like a secret network that nobody knew about but certain ones. I felt so great inside because of it. And then they got rid of it in 2008, and I cried. After I found out about it, I cried tears because it was gone. And then they brought it back in 2012, first as an April Fool's joke, and then for real. And my heart filled with a fire again of so much joy and happiness. I felt lighter than air. And now you're pulling shit like this. And then you go and brag about it on your Facebook and Twitter pages. We're getting Pop Team Epic. Who's excited for it? I'm sure as hell not! I don't want Pop Team Epic. Who wants Pop Team Epic? I mean, seriously, it is one of the stupidest shows I have ever seen in my entire life. And I am talking from a vast experience of television watching under my belt. I watched a show called The Big Comfy Couch. Damn it, where the main character looked like freaking Raggedy Ann. I am not joking on this. She looked like a freaking rag doll. That was your main character. I'm talking crappy children's programming and up to adulthood. I have television watching under my belt. And Pop Team Epic is one of the stupidest things I have ever come across. And now Toonami is taking it. I can't blame Toonami for this. I would love not to blame Toonami for this, because I know who the real culprit is in this. Adult Swim, they're good, but they're involved in this too. But the big daddy, the big cheese, the big papa with the big cash, Cartoon Network. Yes, Cartoon Network's the one. They're the ones that are cutting the checks, so you have to bend over backwards and do what they say, right, Toonami? Oh, look, just blink if you're in trouble. We'll try to help you somehow, but this is not helping us. Why? Why are we getting Pop Team? This is a stupid program. My brain melts every time I think about Let's Pop Together. When I saw that on Twitter, my mind blacked out. I felt my brain click off. Completely click off. There was a puddle of drool on my desk. I could not figure out what 2 plus 2 equaled. I swore it equaled fish. I am not joking. And there are people that like this. How? What does this basically pander to? This is something that I would see on Adult Swim. But, and no offense to any Adult Swim fans, I am a huge fan of Rick and Morty. But this seems like it's stoner programming. Adult Swim, this would fit much better on their programming block for the hell of it. Not on Toonami. Just because it's anime does not mean it squarely goes there. If it's something like this, and I don't even consider this anime to begin with, this is stupid. You can easily put this on Adult Swim for the stoner programming audience. And I mean the audience that is high off their ass, that is floating in the clouds. They are bent 24/7. This is the group of people that you have this dedicated to. Why? Why, for the love of everything holy, are you doing this to the non-stoned freaking fans? And yet, we have to deal with it. I mean, this is basically, and I can understand Cartoon Network telling Toonami, to bend over and take it. And Adult Swim's right there saying, yeah, bend over and take it. Because neither one of them are fans of this. Because that means Saturday night programming can't be squarely for more stoner programming for Adult Swim. And Cartoon Network has to put up with Toonami again and again and again and again and again, ad infinitum. But, I mean, they're not satisfied with bending over their own fans. They have to bend over other fans now. The otaku, the anime lovers, they just realize that there's an entirely new group of people they can say bend over and take it to. And that's sick and wrong. The Cartoon Network has too much power at this point. I mean, look at freaking Teen Titans Go. Look at this Thundercats abomination that's coming. Look at all the other crap that they have come out with. And this is going on Toonami. Pop Team freaking Epic. How this even got made is beyond me. This is something that I would assume would appeal to kids. And I'm talking young kids. I'm thinking Hamtaro age. It's a parody show of a parody show of anime. And yet, we are stuck with this. Why? Why, I beg you, why are we the ones that have to sit through this? Because Toonami got it? Okay, so Toonami's finally breaking free of the shonen era of stuff, and they want to branch out into something different. That's fine. I'm all for it. Get a different show than this! You should be able to get the license to Eyes or Bakuman. Hell, I'll freaking take anything over this. I'll take Boys B over this. That's a romantic thing. Let's get some decent slice of life shit in here. Anything but Pop Team Epic. If you want a comedy show, get Mr. Osamatsu. That's just as stupid, but at least that you don't have to be high for. By the way, just to stress this, don't do drugs, kids. they're bad, okay? I mean, they're really bad. I do not condone the smoking of any type of illegal narcotic, nor does Andrew Rhodes or the people here at Andrew Rants condone or facilitate any of those acts. Just want to get that out there. But, I mean, seriously, this is a horrific abomination that I'm just not a fan of. I'm not happy about this. Finding out about this, I could not get any sleep last night because of how bad this made me feel. And this made me feel sick to my stomach. It's I weep for Toonami. I'm just weeping for them right now. It's sad. I'm sorry to hear about this. You have my pity. I will leave a black rose upon your remains when it comes crashing down upon the world. I will just leave a black rose at the crash site of the Vindication. I swear it. But let me know what you think in the comments section below. Do you think that Adult Swim and Cartoon Network have gone too far this time, or do you think that this is the right idea? I mean, don't get me wrong, I think getting some different shows in other than shonen action shows would be a good idea, but this is not the direction that I would take it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants.